My name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I think the reason I've been so sporadic is because of my 9 cats. I'm really struggling. I think Oberyn's finally gonna lay down for the day. He's trying to get under the blankets. And the other ones are all sleeping finally. But I can't do anything with them. They're so distracting. With my ADHD, it's like... Anyway, so... Hi guys, how are you doing? I am doing okay, minus the cat that's being a brat. I love him so much. But anyway, one of my goals for the new year is to make more videos, and which we'll get into whenever I upload my goals video, whenever that happens. But so my TBR, I'm gonna try to do TBRs again, guys. I'm gonna try to do them again, but I'm structuring them a little differently. We're going to start out doing it this way for this month, see if it works. If it doesn't, we're going to change it up and do something new. I'm following the Grinchathon approach with like my whole life now. It's just like, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm like, we'll make it work. So I have 3 different categories for my TBRs for the new year so far. But again, could change. Could change. Whatever works. So I have a category that's just make progress, because I have a lot of books on my TBR that I'm currently reading, but I'm not currently reading, you know? Like, I'm not actually currently reading. I started them and then I set them down. The majority of them are nonfiction and short story collections. Shocker. If you don't know anything about me, which you probably don't because I'm never here anymore, short story collections and nonfiction are the books that stay on my currently reading the longest. I start them, I sit them down, I get distracted. If there's an audiobook for them, I read them very well. I listen to them when I'm cleaning and when I'm doing things, and then I actually like absorb them way better with audiobooks. But there's not always an audiobook, so. And short story collections, I read one short story and I think I'm done. So, yeah. My ADHD brain goes, oh, we finished that, even though we didn't finish it. We finished a story in it, so. Anyway, so I have a make progress category. I have a normal TBR kind of category with books that I want to finish and when I want to start and all that normal kind of stuff. And then I'm just going to have an options category. Just options. I don't have to start any of these books if I don't feel like it. I'm going to pull a prompt out of my prompt jar. I'm going to pull 3 books out of my TBR jar. Just to give myself options. Just give myself options. Oberyn is rubbing against you, so if you slide, I'm really sorry. He's being extremely distracting right now. I love him so much, but he's just, oh, I just want to smush him. And snuggle him. Snuggle him, not hurt him. But anyway, yeah, so there's just an option category. So without further ado, let's just get into it, shall we? So for the make progress books, I'm currently, these are 3 books that this month that I would like to just make progress on. So the first being Roe v. Wade. I would like to get to chapter 5, which is technically starts part 2 of this book. And I started this before Roe v. Wade got overturned, and I think that's why I put it down, because like it was like, oof, you know? So yeah, I would like to just make progress on this. Again, it's nonfiction, so takes a bit. Black Fatigue, I would like to read just 2 chapters of this, although this does have an audiobook. So if I can get the audiobook, then I'll just audiobook it, maybe, because again, I absorb better with audio. But if I read just 2 chapters, I'll be happy with myself and it'll be progress. And short story collection, this is the longest book on my TBR. This has been, on my currently reading. This has been on my currently reading the longest. I started this back in like 2017 or 2018. Yeah, it's been on there a long time because it's a short story collection. So I just want to read the next story, which I believe is Dark Lady, it's called. I just want to read just that one story. That's it. Now, as for the books that I would like to start, finish, whatever, I do want to start. I don't want to finish or even plow through this entire book. I just want to start it. And this is Goddesses and Older Women. This looks like a library book, but it's not. I got it at a library book sale. Haha. But this is Archetypes in Women Over 50. And this is, it says here, Becoming a Juicy Crone. I'm really excited to start this book. It looks really interesting, and one of my goals in the new year is to read as many badass women as I can. But that's more of just a me goal, and I was going to do that anyway, let's be real. So, make achievable goals. But anyway, I just want to start this book, that's it. Even if I just read just the introduction, I'm satisfied with that. Now, I do have a couple Libby a couple books that came through in Libby. So I am currently listening to All the Stars and Teeth. I'm almost done with it. I should be finishing it today or tomorrow, honestly. And this was an Owlcrate book as well. So I'm actually really excited. I've been really enjoying it. It's got a lot of magic-y and yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. So I plan on finishing that. The next book in the Percy Jackson series came in as well. My hold on this for the audiobook came in. So I'm going to listen to that hopefully as well. This is book 4. I also plan when it comes to, I also have Death Note number 9 came in as well. So I want to read that before it needs to be returned. Also ebook wise, because we all know that I'm reading a ton of smut on my Kindle, let's be real. I want to finish the Darkverse series, which should be relatively easy by Ruinix. I'm on book 3 in that series. I plan on finishing the whole series this month. That's easy. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I like fly through books on my Kindle. I should really read everything on my Kindle, honestly. But nah. And I also want to read Soul of Sorrows or Sorrows of Souls? It is Savar Miller's newest book in the something, I can't remember the name of the series is, but I read everything that woman writes, and I pre-ordered it and it's sitting on my Kindle. I would like to get to that this month as well. Shannon and Kay Kelly and I are also going to be reading The Last Fallen Moon this month, and we'll be live chatting about it at the end of the month, or next month, at the beginning of next month we'll be live chatting about it. This is the sequel to, what was the first book called? I can't even remember. Oh, it's been so long. The Last Fallen Star, and this is The Last Fallen Moon. So this is a Gifted Clans novel. I might end up rereading the first book as well, but we'll see. Because I can't really remember what happened. I can't really remember. I read it, I think it's over here actually. I read it and I loved it, but I can't remember a damn thing that happened because it's been so long. So I might have to reread the other book, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, and as promised, I'm giving myself options. I'm giving myself a prompt, and then I'm also going to pick out 3 books out of my jar. So, blood. That's a great prompt. Okay, we're going with it. Blood is the prompt. Do any of my books that I'm currently reading, like, fill into those? I don't think any of them do. Okay, and we're gonna pick 3 books out of here. Just to get, again, this is just options. Just options. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna pick that one, because that's very close to The Last Fallen Moon. It's in like the same kind of... Okay. I'm gonna go grab these books so that I can actually show you the big versions instead of these little babies. Alright, so the 3 options that I pulled out were Firestarter by Stephen King. No, I have not read this. I might be able to find an audiobook. I think I've audiobooked like all of Stephen King's books that I have read. I think I always audiobook them because they're dense, guys. I have Firestarter. And no, I haven't even seen the new Firestarter. I've seen the original, but I have not seen the new one. I also have The Whispering Dark. This was an Owlcrate book, so I have that. That was one of the prompts. This I feel like I should be forbidden to touch this book because it's absolutely gorgeous. So it's so pretty. And then I also have The Barren Grounds by David A. Robertson. This was also, I think I bought this on Owlcrate sale, but I did not, yeah. I think this is an Indigenous read, isn't it? Pretty sure. Yeah, 2 Indigenous children. Oh, in Winnipeg. Anyway, there. I have 3 options. And we'll see if I actually read any of them. And then I also have the blood prompt, which... Anyway, I love you guys. Technically, I guess my smutty books would work for that, the ones that I'm currently reading, because they're like mafia romance. They're like dark mafia romances. So technically that would probably work because there's going to be blood. But we'll see. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. All the things. I love you. Bye.